Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Factory Town. Let's get straight into it once again. Here is our city where we left it off last time. Everything is going seemingly okay. There's a few different people waiting for things and whatnot. Like this is... wow, that is way more full than I expected. Are these things going anywhere? Okay, so we are taking chicken out of there. And eggs, I guess. And fertilizer, I guess. Somehow? I don't know. We'll just leave it how it is. This all seems to be going fairly okay. The next things we have to make, mana pipe and medical wrap. Don't actually know what's needed for them. Let's have a look. Mana pipe produced by Magic Forge. Now I'm pretty sure we haven't unlocked the Magic Forge yet. No. Requires mana purification. Okay, so we're at least getting the things we need. It's still quite a ways away. 1,000 of the green tree dealies. But what we're going to do, if we click on our town center, we can see its area of influence, I suppose, around here. We are going to build a new town center. It's not going to be in a new square, so you can see we can purchase some of these squares around the edge. It's not going to be in any of those. It's going to be over here by these rocks. That potatoes there. Or do we want to put it in an adjacent square? Maybe we will buy this square and put it in here, just so that it's a bit further away. So, purchase square. What is this? Earth Temple? Produces earth crystals. I don't know what any of that means. But that's cool that now we've got, you can see some of the resources we've got over here. Some trees, lots of trees. Cotton, herbs, sugar, grain, more trees, and some coal over there in the corner. We've got coal over here, so I'm not too concerned about that. Now, part of our reason for building a new area is that everything over there is pretty crowded. We're going to build a new area, given how much of these things are farming-y related. It's more dedicated to, well, even more up here, apples, tomatoes, and this earth temple. I was going to have it around this ore, but all these other resources make me say, let's make it around resources. So we want a new town center. And we're going to put it... is that smaller than this one? It is. Obviously because that one's upgraded. So if we can fit it somewhere in the middle, where it's kind of close to things, then when this range expands a bit, we will get some more stuff. Okay, now over here we've got grain and sugar. We are actually going to send it, like many of our resources, over to these houses here. And the reason for that is just because there's already so many people here. We'll get a lot more benefit early on. How are we going to get things over there? Well, we're going to use some track. Not merging with this track, a new one out the side here. There will be eventually a way, like, get in the way here. There's not much we can do about that. So first of all, let's build our barn. This is going to be where we take everything to. We'll build some path around here. Let's make everything too wide. And a path over to the barn, like so. I don't like how they've done that. So, move you, move you, move you, and you. Now, there was a way I have seen that lets you do earthworks. I don't remember how to do it. Shared inventory. Not that one. Remove. I don't know how to do it. I forget. Which is super frustrating. Maybe it's in the build menu. Oh, here. Terrain. It popped up, right? Look, terrain flattened down. So that one? Do we have to... How do we do this? Is it that one? I'm so confused. Terrain block down? Well, that's not entirely what I wanted. Terrain flatten up. That's what I wanted. So now, a path can go back through here like this. And we don't need any of these. Gone. Now let's get some farms and things going over here. Farm. Now we want to try and cover as much area as we can. But the whole area is going to be dedicated to farming, which will need multiple people. Maybe we'll put this here. We lose a lot on with the town center though. Oops. Let's go there. That can be our first farm. Let's give it a little path. Oh, now the path is mostly symbolic. So we're going to use conveyor belts to get things into our storage. So we want this to be as automated as we can get. Auto-manage recipes. So this is producing some things now. We are going to get them over to that barn. Oh, it's on a different layer. Now how do we go up? I want to go up one. You, item filters, everything. And you can't drop down there? Seriously, dude? You gotta be joking, right? Okay, we'll put one of those in, we'll put one of these in, put these back. There we go. Now I've got some stuff heading into the barn there. What are they? What's that going to be? Some sugar heading into the barn. And wheat, yeah. That would be too slow, but they'll survive. Now, normally the barn things will go into a kitchen. We come back over here and look at our food place. So we can send wheat directly here. We can send sugar directly there. So that's what we're going to do. Let's get our rail. How much metal rail do we have? Metal rail is not listed up there. $133 it looks like. You can see over here, 133. Oops. Is that enough to get over there? Is that 10, 20, 30, 40? Maybe just. Let's see how we go. So we are going to run this along the back here, then turn the corner. Terrain too steep there, hey? Let's do it like that then. Metal rail. Can't build on uneven terrain. Well, even up the terrain. Okay, so we can come down here. Then let's give it a little bit of space. Okay, well that didn't go around the corner like we wanted. Can do that. And then this. And then let's look at getting these over to this end somewhere. So we're going to put a barn out here somewhere. Barn? Maybe right there. What are they? Carrots. Mechanical rail. Okay, let's get all of these in place. And then we're going to need some space around that. So let's maybe go across here. And then we can connect there. And then this side can come back up to there. Then let's go to there and around the corner. And this side will come down here and around the corner. Excellent. Now we just need our things to take stuff out of this barn. Send it that way. So they are the grabbers. Oh, no they're not. They're the loaders. Mine cart loader. It's grabbers for the conveyor belts. And then we need a minecart unloader down this end. And then down here, you can take that over like that. Let's just get one minecart on there for the moment. We'll send them that way. We haven't said what this needs to grab. So we want to grab sugar and wheat for now, which I think is everything. that will create a whole bunch of stuff up this end. What are they doing? Fighting over each other over who knows what. Up here we'll need a caravan. And your job is to take everything from there over to the food market. So right now we're going to be delivering wheat, not flour, and sugar. So next we'll need to get some flour and bread in there. Okay, so that one minecart is managing this perfectly fine. We'll just leave him keep going. It's keeping this pretty empty. Now we said we wanted to get wheat and, flour and bread in here. Now flour and bread, let's just click on the thing here. So flour comes from a food mill and bread from a kitchen. And we'll need both of those constructed over here. So we look at a food mill. Processes grain into more valuable items. Let's put it right next door. So these two for grain. We don't want the animal feed one just yet. We do want flour. And our conveyor belt on there. Can't build on uneven terrain again. There we go. Now this, we definitely want this one filtered just to grain. So this gets grain. Eventually. This doesn't produce much grain. I think it's working. Oh, it needs 3 to produce 1. Sure, fair enough. Maybe that's not the best spot for it. Let's build another farm. Over this side. Over here. Can we get it in a better... Yeah, let's put it... Let's put it there. It will sacrifice some of the grain tiles, but it will mean that it's just getting way more grain tiles. Now, let's move this guy down here. And move this. I want to move you. And move you. Like that. And then we need a round the corner. Okay, so this guy will start creating flour. And that little ramp there, we're just gonna abandon it. Now, one thing we should do before we forget is put in some farm tiles. That'll just mean that our crops do better. Don't know why some of those can't have farm tiles on them. And while we're here, how do we plant wheat? Oh, grain, sorry. Plant grain. All of this planted grain. And then the rest of these build up with farm tiles. Now we've got loads of grain here. And this guy is full. He has to send his flour somewhere. So we're going to get some of the flour up to storage. And then some of the flour will go into our next thing. So let's take you around here like this maybe? Because that's up high already. We can put an arch there. Put a ramp on this side. And bring that up and over. So they share. Now, this won't always be so full. But for the meantime, it looks like it's going to be. Now over here, this grabber, we need to refilter our items to get grain, sugar, and flour. So we want to take everything over here. And that caravan, item filters none, so it should pick up everything. Just a little bit of sugar this time. But in theory, that flour should go next, well, at some point. Wonderful. Now the next thing we said was bread, which comes from a... I don't remember what it came from. Let's come back over here. Bread came from a kitchen. So let's get a kitchen down here. We're going to put it close again as well. Now, get our conveyor belt going across. Now you just take flour, and in here, what can you create so far? You can definitely create bread, which is the thing we need, except you need some fuel as well. Now all of those are animal feed. So the easiest way to get some fuel would be to send wood, but we've got coal nearby. We've also got wood nearby. So we can use a forester, which harvests wood and replants the trees. So let's say auto-manage recipes once again. Now these ones we're going to send into a barn, because we'll probably have a couple of things that use wood. Now, can I build that out over the water? Can. So you're definitely harvesting trees, you're definitely storing trees, you're definitely sending your timber down here. So this is the kind of slowness that I was expecting for now, as different parts are getting going. Now we need a conveyor belt back across there to send our bread back out here. So we need to refilter these again. Grain, sugar, flour, and bread now. So we're going to need to be careful to just make sure that we don't let this get too queued up, which could happen with just one cart on this line. It's something we will need to be careful of. Yeah, so see, he only took a couple of items. Yeah, they're called minecarts. So even though the wooden minecarts don't carry as much, they're significantly cheaper. However, I'm just going to queue them all up like that. See, why are you only taking 2 sugar? Is there a way that we can... specify what to take. I think that's upgraded capacity as opposed to anything else. Why did you not get anything? There's clearly bread there. Why are you not taking the bread? So grain, sugar, bread, flour. Wonder if they can only have 3. And why is grain not appearing in that list anymore? There we go. Don't know why this third guy is not getting anything. Let's pause. Let's just move him to behind this other one. We'll separate these guys out a little bit. I don't know, that's weird. But we're sending a lot of stuff into that barn now. So this is short on flour. Because we're not getting enough wheat in. But this wheat is full. So that tells me we just need a faster conveyor belt here. Just to get more grain in. Done. Now what else can we get this kitchen to do? What else do we have over here? We've got apples and tomatoes. So we could get a nice little farm up here as well. Send them down onto the same track, maybe. Can we fit this in here? Linked to, it's only linked to the tomatoes, not the apples. Interesting. In that case, let's put it there to reach all of the tomato plants. And then we've got to get it somewhere. So let's take a conveyor belt. We're going to go up a long way there. Down the hill. Can we go down the hill? Okay, so we can go to there. Let's come across here. Then we'll go... Oh, we can turn that one around. That'll do. Come to there. And then... possibly into a second barn. Let's see what we can do with our rails. Can we... can have a junction. That's good. I do, however, want these over here a bit more. Metal rail. Like that. Then another barn. Here. And then another unloader. Oh, loader. Mine cart loader. Not connected because of the terrain here. So we want terrain flatten up. Terrain block up. Can we not do it because it's got stuff on it? Terrain flatten up. Frame block up. Guess we can't do it because it's got stuff on it. Fair enough. So we can do that. We can put a ramp in here. Oops. Like so. And then shift all of this stuff back again. Get a conveyor belt. We want you to go into the building, please. Oh, because you're on the wrong level. Okay, you. Sometimes I feel like it is testing my patience. Loader. Minecart loader. Done. Now that one caravan's seemingly doing okay over there. How's this barn going? There's a lot of bread, but it seems to be managing. We're gonna have a lot of tomatoes in here. Mine cart. Metal mine cart. Okay, now is it gonna come this way by default? I don't actually know. So that... we can say no item filters to force it to pick up everything. Now this was our tomato one. Are you going to come back through here? Is the question. Or are you going to take the straight through? Yeah, you're going to take the straight through way. Okay. We're going to just shift that for now. So that things go past the tomato place. If there's no tomatoes, then they can pick up something at this place. I don't know if that's gonna be the best, but it's gonna be something. Especially given how many tomatoes we're producing. Goodness. Now what can we do anything with tomatoes down here? Apple juice. Veggie stew. So tomato, potato, carrot. Gives us a veggie stew. And here, fish, butter, tomato. Okay, all of this is gone. We're not letting you send these out. You're just too inefficient. I mean, that's gonna stay as a junction like that as a reminder of when we tried to send these out. Oh look, we've got lots of timber now. Not much wheat. So let's get our tomatoes over there. The other thing we said we needed was potatoes and carrots. Potatoes and carrots right here. They'll come from a farm, right? Yes, they will. So that will miss one, that will miss... Okay, let's sacrifice that tomato. That carrot, just so that we can get the rest of them. And over here, think we're going to want it there. Okay, so he's going to start be picking carrots, that's good. He's going to be picking potatoes, that's good. Now, we need to get them over here somewhere. Into that barn. Now we're going to use a boat. Probably also called a ship or something, right? Workers cargo ship. That's possibly going to be too big for what we need now. Let's put you here. Now what can you pick up from? We just put a crate down here by the river. Maybe there. Can I tell you? I can tell you to pick up from there and drop off there. Okay, you're waiting for things. Fair enough. Oh, we're not making enough of them. We've run out of conveyor belts. Oh no. Where do we make wooden conveyor belts from? Wooden conveyor, metal rail. Where are wooden conveyor belts? Wood conveyor belt. All going in here to become cloth conveyor belts. Okay, so let's just use some cloth conveyor belts. Easy fix. And let's just make sure he drops off properly on the... Oh, he's actually going to wait there. That is not what I wanted. Whoops. You pick up, drop off. Let's just put a little crate here for him then. And say you pick up there, drop off in that crate. Because we don't want him sitting around waiting forever. Just want to drop stuff and go. And the same up this end. Let's put a crate out here. Let's get a cloth conveyor belt in there like so. And we'll get another boat. And say you pick up carrots. Drop them off at the crate, please. So now this should be getting quite busy. Which it is. We need to get it over here to our kitchen. So let's use our... let's use the cloth ones to do this phase. Let's start up here. And we'll go down there like that, and then in. Oh, you want some item filters? We want tomatoes, potatoes, carrot. What? Tomato, potato, carrot. Oh, you don't know what to do with this down here. Fair enough. We want you to make some veggie stew. I mean, you're sending out a lot of tomatoes. Probably don't need to send out so many tomatoes. Oh, these are stuck here because this is a potato one. And the other guy just keeps dropping his things off. Okay, well, let's put that there. Let's get another conveyor belt there. And you, let's change you. You can pick up your carrots from there. and drop them off in that box then. Better. Okay, now we've got too many tomatoes. So let's change this, item filters, and say no filter. Send everything. Does that work? No. Bread, veggie stew. Is that working? Is that working? No, it is not. Okay, what we're gonna have to do is put a little splitter in here and say, so going right we want none, going left we want basically everything to go left. And if it can't go left, then send it the other way. And these, we're going to upgrade these as well. So metal conveyor belt for that section, because there's lots of things there. Cloth conveyor belt. For this section, because there's still a lot, but slightly less. And then we wait until this is filled up. I don't know why we're not picking up bread. How are we going with these tomatoes? I think we're gonna have to wait until... Okay, so we've got a potato and... Okay, let's just do this. To get rid of those other things. First veggie stew. We're queued up here. Oh, achievement unlocked. Veggie stew. Nice. Now this is not going to upgrade much until we get some houses in here.